Hello students, after completion of two topics regarding having from the chapter number 15, आज हम करेंगे next topic regarding same having principle. Final LT is expressed by upward L halved for the sake of T here, and final RT is generally expressed by upward R halved here for the sake of T. रूल नंबर 64B में हमने पढ़ा था डाउनवर्ड L एंड डाउनवर्ड R इज हाफ्ड एंड थिकन फॉर द सेक ऑफ D देयर ना, और इसमें हम पढ़ेंगे L अपवर्ड L एंड अपवर्ड R इज हाफ्ड हियर फॉर द सेक ऑफ T, एज इन बेल्ट B on the line, upward L halved here for the sake of T, light dot on the second place of B after it. Next is felt, F on the line, upward L halved here for the sake of T, light dot on the second place of F after it. Next is built, B through the line, upward L halved here, light dot on the third place of upward L before it. Next is fault, F above the line, upward L halved here, heavy dash on the first place of F after it. Bolts, B on the line, upward L halved here with S circle at the end, heavy dash on the second place of B after it. Next is start, S circle T above the line, upward R halved here for the sake of T, heavy dot on the first place of T after it. Support, S circle P on the line, upward R halved here for the sake of T, light dash on the second place of P before it, heavy dash on the second place of P after it. Smart, S circle with M consonant above the line, R stroke halved here for the sake of T, heavy dot on the first place of M after it. Sort, S circle upward R halved here above the line, light dash on the first place of upward R before it. Skirt, S circle K on the line, upward R halved here for the sake of T, light dot on the second place of K after it. Part, P above the line, upward R halved here, heavy dot on the first place of P after it. Ports, P on the line, upward R halved here with S circle, heavy dash on the second place of P after it. Sport, S circle P on the line, upward R halved here, heavy dash on the second place of P after it. Report, upward R on the line, full outline of upward R used here, and P on the line finishes, and another upward R halved here for the sake of T. Light dot on the second place of first upward R after it, heavy dash on the second place of P after it. Export, K stroke above the line से start करते हुए with S circle P ends on the line, upward R halved here, light dot on the second place of K before it, heavy dash on the second place of P after it. Next is import, यहाँ पर क्या डार्क थिकेंड MP फॉर्म यूज होगा M का, MP स्ट्रोक ऑन द लाइन and upward R halved here for the sake of T, light dot on the third place of MP before it, heavy dash on the second place of MP after it. Next rule is when a vowel comes between L and D or R and D, the full strokes must be written. क्योंकि हमें वॉवल प्लेसिंग के लिए भी एक स्ट्रोक चाहिए रहता है, इसलिए हमको L भी फुल बनाना पड़ेगा, D भी फुल बनाना पड़ेगा, एंड अनदर फॉर्म हमें R भी फुल बनाना पड़ेगा और D भी फुल बनाना पड़ेगा, एज इन कैरीड, K अपवर्ड R एंड D फुल आउटलाइन अबव द लाइन. और अगर हम यहाँ पर R को हाफ करते हैं तो हम कहाँ पर प्लेसिंग करेंगे वॉवल साउंड की, जो आफ्टर R और बिफोर D आ रहा है. ठीक है, तो दिस इज़ द रूल. carried K above the line, upward R, and D full outline above the line. Light dot on the first place of K after it. Light dot on the third place of D before it. Next is delayed. D on the line, upward L, another D is used here. Light dot on the second place of first D after it. Heavy dot on the second place of upward L after it. Followed F above the line, upward L, and D is used here. Light dash on the first place of F after it. Heavy dash on the second place of upward L after it. Whole outline above the line. Married. M above the line, upward R, D is used here. Whole outline above the line. Light dot on the first place of M after it. Light dot on the third place of D before it. Valued. V above the line, upward L, D is used here. Light dot on the first place of V after it. U diphthong is used here on the third place of D before it. Borrowed. B above the line, upward R, D is used here. Whole outline above the line. Light dash on the first place of B after it. Heavy dash on the second place of upward R after it. Next is worried. W का circle, semicircle with upward R is used here on the line. D is used here. Light dash on the second place of upward R before it. Light dot on the third place of D before it. Next rule is as indicated in paragraph 35B. This is the rule from the chapter number 10 Halving. क्या है मैं एक बार पढ़कर बता देती हूँ. In certain words where the proper length of a halved stroke would not clearly show, the halving principle is not employed. मतलब halving कहाँ पर यूज़ नहीं होगा. जैसे फैक्ट है F के साथ K हाव किया तो समझ ही नहीं आएगा कि F फिनिश हो गया उसके बाद K की आउटलाइन फुल है कि हाफ है. तो ऐसी स्ट्रोक्स में हमको उसे फुल आउटलाइन देना पड़ेगा. हाविंग प्रिंसिपल एम्प्लॉयड नहीं होगा. ठीक है, ये आप 10th चैप्टर का जो वीडियो है उसमें जाकर भी देख सकते हैं. एज इंडिकेटेड इन पैराग्राफ 35B, स्ट्रोक्स ऑफ अनइक्वल लेंथ मस्ट नॉट बी जॉइंड इफ़ देयर लेंथ वुड नॉट क्लियरली शो. जो अभी हमने पढ़ा 35B में, ठीक है, अगर उनकी लेंथ क्लियरली शो नहीं हो रही है तो हम उसको हाफ नहीं करेंगे. टू शो द डिफरेंस इन लेंथ, डिसजॉइंट हाफ लेंथ टी और डी फॉलोइंग स्ट्रोक टी और डी. और किसी भी वर्ड के एंड में टी और डी आ रहा है तो हम उसे डिसजॉइंट टी और डी से रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे. एज इन एटीट्यूड, टी above the line is used here for the sake of first T and another T halved here for the sake of D, disjoined with first T. Clear है? Whole outline above the line. Light dot on the first place of T before it. Light dot on the third place of T after it. And U diphthong is used here with second halved T on the third place after it. Next is credited. K with R hook above the line से start करते हुए D full outline on the line. Light dot on the second place of KR after it. Light dot on the third place of D after it. And last TED, T halved here for the sake of D, disjoined with it. Next is treated. T with R hook through the line. T disjoined is used here. Heavy dot on the third place of TR after it. Dictated. D through the line with K stroke with T stroke used here. And last T halved here, disjoined is used here. Light dot on the third place of K before it. Heavy dot on the second place of T after it. Next is straightened. STR on the line is used here for stray. And tend. T halved here for the sake of D with N hook, disjoined with stray. Heavy dot on the second place of stray after it. Light dot on the second place of tend after it. Next is illustrated. Upward L is used here through the line. S circle TR is used here and another disjoint T halved here for the sake of D. Light dot on the third place of upward L before it. Light dash on the second place of upward L after it. heavy dot on the second place of ter. After is used here. Next is post dated. इसमें पोस्ट बनाएंगे, डेटेड बनाएंगे, उसमें एस में ही साइलेंट हो जाएगा टी. पी एस सर्कल विद डी. क्लियर है? ऑन द लाइन heavy dash on the second place of P after it, heavy dot on the second place of D after it, and disjoint T is used here for tid. Clear है? Half T is used here. Next is special use of disjoining. Promptness. P with R hook above the line, M halved here for the sake of T, and disjoined N with a circle is used here. Whole outline above the line, light dash on the first place of PR after it. Indebtedness. N halved and thickened here for the sake of D, T halved here for the sake of another D, and on the line, and N with a circle disjoined here. Light dot on the third place of N before it, light dot on the second place of T before and after it. Indebtedness. Next is outfit. T through the line and F disjoined here and halved for the sake of T. Out diphthong on the third place of T before it, light dot on the third place of F after it. These are the short forms. Ish halved here with R hook above the line for short. N halved thickened above the line is used here for hand. Same outline on the line is used here for under. Downward R thickened and halved here above the line for yard. Same outline on the line for the sake of word. M stroke full, another M stroke halved and thickened here on the line for immediate. S circle K with L hook on the line is used here for school. Same outline halved here for the sake of schooled. S circle PR and P is halved here on the line for the sake of spirit. Clear है? S circle upward R halved here on the line से start करेंगे. F stroke full for the sake of certificate. Next is N stroke J on the line finishes whole outline for the sake of knowledge. Next is K with N stroke with J on the line for the sake of acknowledge. Next is the Halving principle is used to form such phrases as if it, F half here for the sake of T. ठीक है? Another example is if it is, F half here for the sake of T with S circle. So these are the phrases for if it and if it is. For example, in which it is, N full stroke and Ch halved here for the sake of T with S circle on the line whole outline. Next is I am not, I curve first tick and M halved here for the sake of T and N hook is used here for N. Clear है? Whole outline above the line. You are not, U का diphthong on the line. Upward R is halved here for the sake of T with N hook for N. Next is you will not, U diphthong on the line. Upward L is halved here for the sake of T and with N hook is used here. You were not, U का diphthong on the line. Downward R halved here for the sake of T with N hook. This would be, D stroke is used here with S circle and upward way is used here halved for the sake of D here and B with full outline. Next is I would, diphthong ka first tick and would, way upward way halved here for the sake of D, whole outline above the line. Clear है? This is the exercise number 118 on the speed of 90 words per minute. Be ready. Start. We have credited your account with the 1,000 yards of felt that you do not need and have sent back to us. You will not be able to select a better territory in which to locate your factory. We wrote to the bank and we received word that as they were not able to collect the second note, they had not tried to collect the third. He told us that he would send us a remittance, but that he could not undertake to pay the whole debt while trade was so uncertain. Thank you for your promptness in sending the 1,000 feet of copper wire. We are enclosing our check, which covers our outstanding indebtedness. The last shipment was short by £100, and our account should be credited for the amount of the shortage. Will you please try to find for me a report of the total imports and exports through the port of Vancouver during the last year? The belt illustrated on page 4 is very smart, and it is the sort of belt which would look well with a sports outfit. So this is the next exercise from the chapter number 15 118. आप लोगों को कोई भी परेशानी हो, कुछ भी पूछना हो तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट करके पूछ सकते हैं. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो. शेयर, ड्रॉप अ लाइक, सब्सक्राइब द चैनल.